So hi everyone. Finally, after 2 months, the DeepSeek killer is here. So for now, Tencent has released Hunyuan-T1, a reasoning LLM based on a hybrid mamba architecture. That is also very interesting. And on benchmark, it is looking like it is at par with DeepSeek-R1 and even outperforming DeepSeek-R1 on multiple benchmarks as well. So in this particular tutorial, I will be very shortly showing you the benchmarks for Hunyuan-T1 and then how you can use the model for free. So let's get started. So as you can see the metrics here, on different metrics, we will be comparing Hunyuan-T1 with DeepSeek-R1 alongside O1 and GPT 4.5. So here you can see that in terms of knowledge, MMLU, it has beaten R1. In terms of the other models like GPQA, Diamond and C Simple QA, it is lagging a bit behind. In terms of reasoning, I think it has outperformed DeepSeek-R1 on both Zebra Logic and Drop F1. So these are the different metrics that are in that particular category. In mathematics, it is almost the same. Same goes for live code bench. Chinese, the metrics are just same. Alignment, arena hard is 91.9 against a little lower from DeepSeek R1. I think they are almost neck to neck. It's not that big a difference. But if you see the last one, tool utility, right now, if you know, tool calling and MCP and agentic AI is taking place. So I think the last metric, that is tool utility, in that case, Hunyuan-T1 is looking a monster compared to DeepSeek R1 because it is just scoring 55 while Hunyuan-T1 has a score of 68.8. So I think looks to be a good model. The model hasn't been open sourced yet. I think they would be releasing the weight soon. But for now, the model is available to play around for free on two platforms. One is our favorite, Hugging Face Spaces. So here the space is created for Hunyuan-T1. Let me ask you to write a 3-line poem. And as you can see, the speed is very fast. So I just missed to tell you that it is based on Hunyuan Turbo S, which was released last month, and it was the fastest reasoning LLM. So as you can see that the speed of reasoning would be the case here. If you compare it with other reasoning LLMs, it's just unmatchable because it is reasoning at a rapid pace. So this was something very similar that we had for Hunyuan Turbo S, and now it is a refined version of Turbo S, that is Hunyuan T1. You can try out the model for free on Hugging Face Spaces. Let me try out something else also. What would happen if the world ends? Let's see its reasoning power. As you see that its reasoning is just commendable. The speed I'm talking about. So if you don't want to use Hugging Face Spaces, you can also use the official Hunyuan-T1 page, which is in a little Chinese, I would say. But still, I think with translate, you should be able to translate it. Hi, I am Tencent Hunyuan-T1 reasoning model. Let's start your conversation. You can paste your question here and then get started. So let me ask a question here and then we will wrap this up. So these two platforms are free to use for Hunyuan-T1, and I think I am liking this competition between these models. It's just crazy. What are your views about Indian economy? These are Chinese models, so I'm not very sure how censored are they. As we saw in DeepSeek-R1, the initial version was quite heavily censored. Now here you can see that the deep thinking has started and it's fast. I think if you want to have blazing fast results alongside reasoning, the only limitation with reasoning is that it's very slow. But I think Tencent is now picking up on the pain point, that is, it is making reasoning fast also. And here you can see that the output is just crazy. And the length also looks fine. I think the points it has covered is making sense to me. And here's the thinking part that is happening. So for now, I think we will be wrapping this up, but you can try out the model for free. Hunyuan T1 looks to be a good model and it's available for free. Thank you so much.